Welcome to the Breakthrough Podcast. My name is Omar Muhammad, helping you improve and progress in business and in life. Let me just show you where I'm at. I'm at the Pivot. I'm out in the community, everybody. We're here today to do a entrepreneurship bootcamp. So you'll hear from some of the Pivot personnel or team or staff, as well as hopefully some of the participants who are in the entrepreneurship bootcamp. So stay tuned. All right, welcome back. As I said, you're going to have a number of people from Pivot. I know, the sun is out here today, so I look a little bit faded, but nonetheless, it's all about the information. So we have here Anthony Patton, right?
Mhm.
Look at me, Anthony Patton. I've been known this is what, a couple of years now. Yeah, a couple of years. We're still at the Pivot organization, and just let the audience know, what you do here at Pivot and how you helping those individuals who were formerly incarcerated.
Absolutely. So my name is Anthony Patton again, I'm the workforce development manager here at Pivot. And what I get the joy of doing is assisting ladies that are returning citizens with finding employment, not only finding employment, but also finding a why for employment, and just connecting them with resources throughout the city. So even when our work with RIDE, it has been beneficial in offering a different type of opportunity so that people can become self-sufficient. If they do have things that may be a larger hurdle, then some partners may be willing to, work with. So
Absolutely. So I guess we should have started off with this. I mean, we've had the founder and CEO of Pivot on here before, Veronica, but just give us an idea of what is Pivot? Tell us more about Pivot.
So Pivot is a 9-week workforce development program where we focus on professional development, wellness. So we work with the whole body and also workforce development. What we do is we help women who have been impacted by the criminal justice system. So even if you haven't served time, if you've ever been arrested, we still work with women. There's a lot of opportunities in the city for men and that come home, but there's not a lot of opportunities that is women centric, women focused. So what we do here is unique. I'm the only man here, unless someone comes.
Exactly.
It's women focused, and we just take great joy in trying to shape women's lives because we understand what women are especially in the Black community. It's essential for if women get it, most of the time it's going to allow men to be exposed to it. And they, for the most part, they doing a lot of managing the household. So just trying to give them some opportunities to enhance themselves and enhance our community as well.
Absolutely. So why are you interested in this work?
Man, if somebody would have asked me, or somebody would have told me years ago I was going to be working with women,
Yeah.
I would have been like, you crazy. I mean, honestly, when the opportunity came forth, I was a little hesitant initially because I was like, why would I work for an all-women program?
Yeah.
But honestly, what I've been able to achieve, especially with my colleagues here, is a different perspective. Being around women and listening to some of their concerns and just being able to address them. And I think even being here, it's just allowed me even more to like take care of Black women, and protect Black women and be a buffer for them.
Yeah.
So I think it's been enriching in that kind of way. And I just think the work that we do here, I just believe in it. I see the fruit of it.
Absolutely.
So it just makes it easy to continue, doing it.
Absolutely. So we got involved, I believe it was last year, or maybe the year.
It might have been the year before.
Last year. Yeah, but actually it was. So it's 3 years now. So tell us about, how Pivot and RIDE at Morgan State University, what's been your experience with this? What outcomes or impact have you seen?
I think the opportunity that RIDE provides for our ladies is, first of all, I think it's it's out of the norm.
Yeah.
Other workforce programs.
Mhm.
One thing about Pivot that I think is our special sauce is that we allow people to have opportunities.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like you come here and you're going to all be doing this one outcome.
Yeah.
And because we allow like the plethora of outcomes, when Ride comes, it's another one of those opportunities for people to have another choice.
Yeah.
And what we want to do is give people the tools in their tool bank. So what I've seen happen, especially like with the pitch competitions and things like that, I think it really motivates people.
Yeah.
I think the information that they receive in Bootcamp is something that helps them create a strategy for an idea that they may have just had. They may have walked in with an idea, but I think the information that you're able to provide for them, it helps to enhance that and allow them to walk out with something like, maybe I really can do this.
Yeah.
And then the resources and the ongoing support, I think is just, I think it's phenomenal what you all are doing.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you, man. I enjoy the I'm gonna say the partnership, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, so looking forward to much more.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, thank you, sir.
All right, brother.
All right. So we're gonna pause this and we'll come back with someone else in a few minutes, y'all. All right, so we're playing this game called the numbers game. You have all these numbers 1 through 88. And you have to go around and circle each number, starting with 1. Then you go to 2 all the way to 88. You do the thing? Good. All right. So we normally give people 30 seconds, but my colleague decided to do less than 4. All right. Yeah. All right. Yes.
10 seconds.
9, 8, 6.
Oh, don't lie this time. Oh my God. Yeah, you see Kevin, he must be right. Time. 10 seconds.
All right, so since we doing it a little different, how many people have more than 30? So let's record this down, record it. All right, so who has 1? Oh, 21, if I have more than 21? What, all right, take your second sheet paper.
Wait, so the highest is 22?
Yeah, take your second sheet. Take your second sheet.
23.
Everybody look at me. And we gonna fold it in 4s. Fold it in 4s. Taking a piece of paper and we fold it in 4. Okay? Like, it should have 2 of them.
Oh, no, I had a regular.
Yeah, fold it in 4.
Started. No, I had it stopped.
Are you ready? Everybody look at me, don't write anything down. All right, so now, let me change that. Everybody look at me. Now hold this. Now hold this. All right, so here you go. 1. There's 2 over there. There's 3. There's 4. That's 5. So you all get it? Yeah. All right.
One of the circle.
So a circle, we're going to stay in process. Just like we did before, but I'm showing you a better way. 1, 2, all right, y'all get it? We'll give you 30 seconds. That's all ready, go. All right, so before you all didn't have all of it. They telling me to tell them on the podcast, everybody. All right, everybody, put your pens down, put your pens down, put your pens down. All right, so we had more than they had before. So the purpose of this, we call it the numbers game. The purpose is not just interpreting these numbers. Oftentimes, people start a business, and when they start their business, they do just like you all did the first time. You just go
All
over
over the place.
yeah, you doing this, trying to figure out where to go. You're trying to figure out where the numbers are, where the customers coming from. Right.
The money there.
Right, where the money is.
Yeah.
But then, when I folded it up, I showed you a better way. I provided you with some resources. And that's what we're here today. We're gonna actually help you on this resources. But I want to help you with the resources so that you can, either not start a business, you know, work with somebody else, we get you an entrepreneurial mindset. That's what it's all about. That's what this game is all about. All right? All right. So I do want to stop this down. All right. All right, y'all, we are back. Boy, they're a lively crowd in there. They were shushing me, but it's all good. You know, they needed to concentrate on the assignment that they had. All right, so now we have Keena.
Yeah.
Moodie. And Keena, tell everybody what you do here at Pivot.
I am the career coach here at Pivot. So I work with the lady doing any job readiness, preparedness with Mr. Anthony. And I also was a previous alumni here. So
Oh, look at
yes.
that. Okay, so that's good. So you're the second one that I met who
yeah.
was an alum, but now are working here at Pivot. All right, so did you take that program?
Yes, I did.
When did you do the
Well, I did it when I was here, you guys weren't here yet, but I did it last school, ladies.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
Jasmine and Tamara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
All right, so good. So tell me about your experience then, when you were a participant.
It was awesome. I gotta tell you, I'm not really I've done a couple things with business, but I haven't really, I don't think I'm in that lane really much, but I did learn a lot from the workshop.
Yeah.
Even with the number thing that you guys did, it just changed my whole perception about things and how to look at things. But you guys gave a lot of information, as well as the ladies when hardships that women have building businesses and things like that.
Yeah.
So it opened my brain to like brainstorm and think about building a business when it comes to mind, when I think of what I want to do, because I sold seafood boils and things like that during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So that opened up a lot of opportunities for people as well. So
Yeah. All right, good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I would let them know. Well, one of them is in there helping me out. Well, we're working together. She's not helping me out. We're working together. All right. So tell us your role here as a personal success coach. What is that?
no, I'm a career coach.
Career coach.
Yeah, so I work with Anthony in
Okay.
the workforce development, and I do one-on-ones with the ladies. So right now we're doing, working on resumes. We have a resource hub tomorrow.
Oh,
So we're trying to get those done.
yeah.
So just a lot of interview skills, working, like I said, working on resumes, and then we do those one-on-ones to go deeper to figure out what these ladies truly desire
Yeah.
for a career-wise, or whether that's training
Yeah.
or anything like that.
Yeah.
So we try to go deeper in those one-on-ones. So really, we don't want you to just get a job. We want you to truly choose for yourself for what you truly desire.
I like that. You know, it's just like in entrepreneurship. They said if you're not passionate, I say it too. If you're not passionate about what you're looking to do, then it's not going to go far. But when you put that passion in, it's almost like you could do it for free. Not that we want people to do it for free. You want to, earn a living from it as well. All right. So, what are some success stories? Can you talk to us about some success stories?
A couple, just getting the ladies into trainings and getting them to get their GED and things like that. We have a couple ladies, about 4 ladies getting their GEDs, and
that's good.
Alumni, she just got her GED. So just even if it's just getting your foot in the door, just seeing yourself, how these ladies progress over time. Even with myself, I wasn't in this position. I was somewhere else, and I'm happy to be here. And just like you said, being passionate, this is my lifestyle. This doesn't feel like work here. So yeah, this is the everyday thing for me. And I've also been in this position. So just getting to know the ladies over and over again, hearing their stories, it just helps me grow as well. So
yeah. Which-
really enjoy working here.
I love it. So what, I have a mantra called, I say improve and progress all the time. Do you have something like that?
No, not
What
yet.
keeps you motivated?
What I learned from here, choosing for myself and setting my own boundaries for myself. So
Tell me more about
that,
it.
that was the main thing, just having a whole bunch of labels and expectations on myself,
Yeah.
and just always focusing on what other people expected of me,
Yeah.
and just having a hard time saying no.
Oh.
So that's what helped me grow and get where I am today now, because I had a hard time
Yeah.
doing that. So I'm happy that I'm still growing, but I'm happy that I've gotten to a place where I'm choosing for myself. So
Teach me to say no.
okay,
Because that's one of the challenges that I have too.
saying
I
no.
want to be able to help everybody, but sometimes I have to say, no, or not right now, or here's a different resource.
Right.
Is that some of the strategies that you use as well, or are there different strategies?
Yes, just holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
And just not being so hard on yourself as well. So just always hold yourself accountable for things that you need to do. Even with like helping your mental health and things like that. So
I love that. Mental health is, it's something that came out. Well, it's been around. It's been around. It just didn't come out. It's been around, and as an entrepreneur and entrepreneurs, it's always like, man, we're not taking care of ourselves. And now I'm seeing a lot of entrepreneurs are saying, I need to take a step back because it's overwhelming for me. Are you seeing that with some of the clients that you have?
Yeah. All the time. Even, like I said, we're doing these resumes. So some ladies, we have to start from scratch, or just getting the verbiage correct and trying to figure out how to put these things on paper. Some ladies lack things, some ladies don't, but it's all a process. So it is stressful, but I do enjoy working here and I enjoy seeing the outcomes. So.
Absolutely. So for those individuals who are tuned in now and they're looking to, just for women, formerly incarcerated women, how can they reach out to Pivot to see if they can be part of this wonderful organization? So
we do have some outreach events. We also have a Pivot program website. It's pivotinc.org. And then we're holding interviews right now as well. So if you can go onto the website and sign up that way, ladies can join that way as well. So we do interviews and we do intake, and we ask you questions if you're open to being vulnerable, because this is not only just workforce development, it's personal development as well. So yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I don't know. I'm grateful for you guys being here. I've also went to the EDEC event at Morgan with Anthony. So that was a good presentation too. So I saw some of those as well. So I just appreciate that you are here and allowing these ladies to have these type of opportunities.
All right, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everybody, we're gonna be right back right after this. We are back. We just did the class, the Entrepreneurship Bootcamp for the Pivot organization, and now we have a winner. As part of the RIDE Entrepreneurship Bootcamp, we have a pitch competition. So our winner, India, right? Yes. That's interesting because last time we did a pivot, we had another India. So India, first of all, tell me your thoughts about the Entrepreneurial Bootcamp.
I think it was very, very fun. I learned a lot. You open my eyes to different ways to pitch my brand. It really gave me more inspiration to redo my brand. Because I let it go. So I really want to get back into it now. Because of y'all today.
All right. So talk about what your brand is.
So my brand is it's called the Yummy brand. Basically, it's for thicker women. I had problems with being called fat and can never find the right clothing for my size. Every time I go somewhere, I'm always dressing misfitting. My clothes are never fitting because the store is never carried thick women clothes or nice thick women clothing. So I tried to make my own brand for thick women only,
Mm.
basically. So I wasn't selling to smaller women, even though smaller women were buying, I guess, to support. But most women, they come to me and they like how I dress, and it's just me throwing anything together to make me look I'm gonna say not misfitting. Yeah, I don't like that misfitting look. So I want all us thick women to be nice and professional and sexy at the same time.
All right. And so what made you think about this particular brand?
Basically it came from middle school. I was bullied basically into people keep calling me fat.
Yeah.
And I never looked good dressed and my clothes always was too small.
Yeah.
Or I just maybe the bully thing did that. It gave me more confidence than it took from me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, I commend you on one, being in the class, but also getting up there to pitch. It's sometimes it's a challenge to pitching your idea
yeah.
in front of people, and
Yeah.
I commend you on that. Any final thoughts you want to add? How can people reach out to you to buy because you're doing this now?
Yes.
So how can people reach out to you? if they
I have
wanna buy?
I have an Instagram. It's Yummy for Life, spelled YUMMY, the number 4, and the word life, LIFE.
All right. Any final thoughts?
Nope.
All right, y'all. This has been great. I said to you all, we're going to do something different with the podcast. So we're out in the community. We've done some workshops. Don't forget, coming in August the 19th is, or it's the 20th. August the 20th is our annual conference. So please, please, please go onto the website, edacmorgan.com. You'll learn more about what we're doing there. And our Instagram is Ride Small Biz. So those are the things that we're doing now. Look forward to some upcoming podcasts. And don't forget, we have past episodes you can find on the website. And we also have Ride University. So for those individuals who are looking for additional resources to help them, when I say resources, classes and training and information, you can go into Ride University to find that. So that's it. Until we meet again, continue to improve and progress. Peace.
Peace.
This is Bootcamp Production.